The boy who sold cold water to build a school. The sun in the small village of Nambala was always merciless. It blazed over dusty roads and cracked earth, over barefoot children running to fetch water, and over a boy named Toby who carried a bucket filled with bottles of cold water. Every morning, while others played or napped beneath mango trees, Toby would walk from the well to the bus stop, his hands trembling under the weight of the bucket. "Cold water, only 1 coin," he would call out, his voice echoing through the market square. He was barely 12, yet his eyes carried the quiet strength of someone much older. Toby's dream was not to be rich, nor to own fancy clothes like the city kids he saw on TV at the community center. His dream was simple: to build a school. The only school in their area was several miles away, and most children had to cross a river barefoot just to get there. Some never made it. Others gave up entirely. He still remembered his mother's words the night she died, her voice soft as a whisper under the flickering lantern light. "Promise me, Toby, you will learn, and when you do, you will help others learn too." So, he sold cold water. Day after day, year after year. He endured laughter from other boys who called him the water boy. But he kept walking. In the dry season, he'd walk miles to refill his bottles. During the rains, he'd slip and fall, soaking wet, but never stopped. He hid his earnings in an old wooden box under his bed coins that smelled of sweat, hope, and persistence. As he grew older, he earned enough to pay for evening classes. He studied by candlelight, sometimes after long days in the market. When sleep came, it came as a thief stealing his rest but leaving behind something more valuable: determination. Years passed. The boy who once sold cold water became a man with calloused hands and a sharpened mind. He earned a scholarship to study civil engineering in the city. It was there, among towering buildings and busy streets, that Toby's dream found shape and form. He learned about bridges, foundations, and blueprints, but his heart always remained in Nambala. He never forgot the faces of the children watching the school bus disappear down the road. When he finally returned home, the entire village gathered to see him. He no longer carried a bucket, but plans and sketches rolled under his arm. He looked around, smiled, and said, "It's time." With the savings he had carried for years and the help of a few kind donors, he began to build. The first wall rose from the earth like a promise. Children watched as the structure took form, brick by brick, hand by hand. When the school was finished, Toby stood before the crowd, his voice trembling as he spoke. "This is for every child who was told they couldn't learn. This is for my mother, who believed in me when all I had was a bucket of cold water." The village erupted in applause. Mothers wept, fathers clapped, and children ran through the new classroom shouting with joy. The boy who once sold cold water had built a future for generations to come. And every morning, when the sun rose over the schoolyard, the children could see a plaque near the gate that read, "Education quenches the thirst no water can. Perseverance turns small acts into lasting legacies."